Have a ride and want to make some coin? You're parked in the right spot. This is the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. Driven by Carbingo.com, where you get a real offer on your car and earn top dollar. Call Carbingo at 87-CAR-BINGO. Now, here to get you the most for your car, the Bingo Bros, Frank, Matthew, and Ramon.
Welcome back to the Carbingo Show. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. We're here every Saturday, 4 o'clock on KPRC 950, Houston's most heritage radio station. Lethargic boys, that is the word of the day. Nice and lethargic. We had hamburgers. I don't know why they call it this, but Five Guys didn't bring it to us. It was just one guy, and it was delicious nonetheless. Yeah. So thank you to Frank, who Papa Money Banks paid for our dinner. We appreciate
Daddy Warbucks.
Daddy Warbucks, that's it. So thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome, buddy.
And then
the pre-Father's Day gift, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to us all, except Jennifer.
Yep.
I'm
Jennifer.
assuming you're not a father. I don't want to assume your sexual preference or whatever, but okay.
Getting in hot waters.
We're going to get into that later on in the show, Father's Day stuff. But I'm really excited because it's been 3 months coming. I brought Pop-Tarts.
Nice. Finally.
I told you the ultimate way to eat them is out of the freezer. So about 20 minutes ago before the show started, we put them in the freezer. And about 20 minutes from now, we're going to pop them out. No pun intended. We're going to eat them.
You know what you can get for less than 20 minutes?
Tell me.
A check from Carbingo.
What?
And you want to sell your car? Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Now, but the process has got to be complicated.
No, it takes seconds.
Wow.
Faster than a corn dog in the microwave.
Faster than a Pop-Tart out of the toaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty simple. Carbingo.com, you put the information on the car you want to sell, and bada bing, you're going to get a number.
Just
you
like
bring
that.
it to one of our centers where we're buying them, and within less than it takes to freeze a Pop-Tart, I guess, you get a check.
Yeah.
That's simple. Very quick. Carbingo.com.
Unreal. I tell you what, now if you have the luxury of having anything extra in regards to a car or even a house, now's the time to sell because people are buying for top dollar. Personal anecdote, we sold our house in literally hours.
Nice.
Literally hours.
That's cool.
For over asking. And it was just ridiculous. We live in Pearland and there's no houses on the market.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, now we're moving up to the big town. And so anyway, and I can imagine just with selling a vehicle, it's got to be even simpler because there's no, inspections or anything like that.
No, and it's super easy. We buy all kinds of vehicles. We just bought a 2022 Porsche 911.
Wow.
Yeah,
I saw
like
it,
600 miles on it, or like low miles.
beautiful.
And so we buy all kinds of vehicle. We're going to give you all the money for them. Actually, that guy got way over MSRP for his Porsche.
Yeah.
So you'd be surprised of how much money you'll get right now at Carbingo for that car that you're not using anymore. You're thinking of selling it. You're thinking of trading it. Give Carbingo a shout out. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Carbingo.com.
Excellent. All right, let's get into it, boys. This is how you know you're old. Internet Explorer. I don't know if you have this on your
Absolutely not.
pop culture. What are we calling that segment? What
Current events.
Current events.
We can change it. We'll find a cool name.
I'm going to write it down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Internet Explorer is officially dead
It's officially gone.
at
I saw
age
that.
26. So I just remember, man, first time I got a computer back in 99, 2000 or something, just seeing that E and, man, that was the window to the universe. You just open that Explorer up and off you went.
Internet Explorer, Microsoft tried to get rid of it a while back when they came out with Edge.
Okay.
And then everybody was like, we don't want this. We want Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
So they supported it for a while longer, and now they nixed it. It's gone.
It's officially dead at age 26. It would have been 27 this August. It was the browser everyone used in the late 90s, which, by the way, we're going to get very 90s
Things that
focused.
turned 30 because today's episode 30.
Wow.
So
Nice.
we're going to go with a 30 theme.
I can't believe they let us on the air 30 times.
Well, you maybe.
We could always say that Internet Explorer is gone after 30 years.
Yeah.
Just to go with
Yeah, let's round up. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good. We'll look back.
close to 30 years.
Yep. It killed off Netscape. Do y'all remember Netscape? I remember Netscape.
I don't.
You don't remember
No, I
Netscape?
don't
What
think
year
I
were
ever
you
used
born?
it. I'm an 87 baby.
87, baby. Jennifer remembers Netscape.
Sorry, wasn't as tech savvy. Okay. My dad was an IT guy. He's gonna shut her when he hears this.
Yeah, that's shameful.
I use Internet Explorer.
Microsoft made it, but it was also the first browser that came pre-installed on Macs. It debuted in 95, and more than 90% of people were using it in 2003.
Internet Explorer.
Yeah, internet, and then Safari. and Firefox.
Ironically, debuted on the Mac.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I feel bad every time I get a new computer because I use Explorer or now Edge to download Chrome. And I just think, oh, man,
No,
sorry.
man, Firefox.
Really?
Or DuckDuckGo.
I tried Firefox until I got Chrome. Google has everything. Google and Apple now have everything.
They have all your info.
They have, you know what? They have it all. They can see all my nastiness.
It's funny because people, I'm conspiracy theory kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I like to think maybe there's something else going on. But the reality is when people are like, oh yeah, man, you use that browser, they're going to get all your info. They already got your info, man.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Plus,
doesn't matter.
plus, what are they really? I mean, they're your personal preferences, like what kind of toothpaste you use. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son is that way. He's very paranoid if somebody's watching him with a camera, the little camera. And the,
Oh, they are. I mean, it doesn't matter,
But
though.
who cares? I mean, as long as they don't, do anything to, try to buy a house with my credit or anything
They're
like
gonna,
that.
they're gonna steal his pot roast recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is kind of like what Frank said. If they can help me find my favorite toothpaste quicker,
Yeah.
all right, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
I've told this story before on air, but I was so impressed with, I was looking up a restaurant and I thought, oh, that looked good. And when I Googled it, it said, you were here 3 years ago. Wow. And I went, oh, yeah, I do remember that now. And it just kind of reminded me.
I got really surprised. Sometimes I'll use the app version of like H-E-B or Kroger or whatever. And sometimes it'll give you like a pop-up and it'll tell you, hey, aren't you running low on mayonnaise? Because you bought mayonnaise on June 1st and it's, probably you use it for a month. Or I was like, whoa, dude. Like even to that point.
That's awesome, actually. I like
It's cool.
that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Amazon Alexa
It's definitely
does
cool.
it. Alexa does that all the time. I'll get a notification. Hey, Ramon, just letting you know, 2 months ago you bought AAA batteries. And
You should probably refresh.
Yeah.
Would you like to put an order for it?
Yeah.
And it'll like prompt you for it.
What I really hate about Amazon, though, is you buy something, and sometimes you have to get like a subscription to every 3 months. And it's impossible to get out of it.
Oh, you just don't know. I find it easy.
I've never used that.
They
How
tell
do
you
you-
to
how do
do
you-
it and then cancel it immediately.
How do you cancel
You
it?
go to your accounts, and there's a button that says subscriptions. Yeah. I think you're just being old and crotchety.
Oh, well, yeah. I use my Internet Explorer, so.
There was a story. I was trying to pull this up. Foods that you can eat past the expiration dates. Here we go.
No.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I got ketchup on the cables.
Oh, no. Radio 101.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry, Matthew, but that's mustard, buddy.
Mustard and ketchup. Well, it's got a little ketchup.
Well, mustard's a little yellow.
I like to mix mustard and ketchup when I eat my
all right.
fries. I don't know if that's weird or not.
Okay, well, listen. That's perfect timing because we're going to run to break. We won't get into the 7 foods you can safely eat after their best by date, but we will. All things turning 30. Well, maybe not all things turning 30, but
Majority.
we're going to talk about things turning 30. We're also going to talk about Father's Day. We got a very busy show. We're also going to eat Pop-Tarts. I'm very excited.
I haven't even finished my burger yet.
Damn, you better or I will. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there who's a father or who claims to be a father. That would be Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios, and myself, Ramon Robles. Jennifer's back here running the cameras. If you want to watch us do the show, youtube.com, search for the Carbingo Show.
Carbingo Show.
And we're also on the gram.
Instagram, Facebook. Just search the Carbingo and you'll find us.
Did you post our Father's Day stuff on the Instagram yet?
We'll post it tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just, y'all got any expectations for Father's Day?
Expectations?
As in, hey, tomorrow's Father's Day. My kids better pony up some good.
Well, my kids are toddlers, so.
Well, on behalf of your kid, your wife could
Right.
pony up the good.
I never really want anything
Okay.
for a gift, at least. Pretty much Father's Days are the last 4 years now that I've had Father's Day. We try to just do something like go to the beach or something.
Yeah.
Just hang out. Nothing, not a gift of any kind.
I always associate like Mother's Day with my mom, and I forget, my wife. And I wonder if she does that for me because, Father's Day, you don't think of your husband, your spouse, because your father.
Yeah, you think of your kid. Or your,
So I'm not getting anything this year.
right.
Although, no, actually for Father's Day, I got some radio equipment. We call it a Roadcaster in the business. My wife let me buy this $600 piece of equipment. And so I
So
got
you
it
did.
free.
So you self-gifted.
I did, but she wouldn't have known, hey, he needs a Roadcaster.
Right.
But a poll for Father's Day looked at the top dad habits. A new poll out found 75% of us will celebrate this year, including 58% who plan to buy a present. The most popular gifts involve food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The top 5 Father's Day gifts in 2022. Let's see. Number 1. Oh, wait. What are we doing here? Special meal. Oh, okay. A special meal with family and friends. A gift card for Dad. Clothes, tools, and a greeting card. A nice meal together is also the top things Dad wants this year, which is kind of weird because that's not what I want at all.
Yeah.
The poll also. What's that?
I was gonna say, maybe does it say good dad, bad dad?
Oh, it didn't say that. No. The poll. You can just nod. Did anybody have a bad dad? Anybody have a
Bad dad?
Bad dad? No, right?
Thankfully, no.
Okay, because
Thank God.
yeah, sometimes you're with people and they go, "Well, my dad," and you go, "Oh, okay,
Yeah, you're
sorry.
like, okay, Tim.
Sorry."
Yeah.
Where does your dad spend most of the free time? The top answers were the living room, the backyard, and anywhere as long as there's a TV. What's the top thing you'll find in an average dad's man cave? A TV was the number 1 answer, followed by a comfy chair, a fridge, a sports collectibles, and
A bar.
In a bar.
Alcohol.
Yep. By the way, the new place we're moving into has a dry bar, which is just and I've never had
Very cool.
never had a bar before. You boys got to come over.
You can have your kids do like chocolate milk and stuff.
Oh no, I'm going to show them how to make an old fashioned.
Oh, okay.
How to shake a good martini.
Yes, sir. Let's see. What's your dad's top pet peeve? The top 5. The top 5 dad pet peeves: leaving the lights on.
Oh yeah.
Change it. Well,
I think this is just men in general. I don't think it's a man
necessarily
dad thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Because it would bother me before I had kids too.
what bothers me more about just leaving lights on is leaving the restroom light on and the door closed. Because why? You think somebody's in there.
Or the closet for the food, like the pantry.
Oh yeah, they do that
stuff drives
too.
me nuts. Laundry room.
Changing the channel, touching the thermostat, leaving doors open, and dishes in the sink. My wife does not like cleaning dishes at all, so there are always dishes in the sink. Leaving the doors open, especially this time of year. We have dogs, so my wife, God love her, takes care of the dogs because they're her dogs. To help her take care of the dogs, she leaves the doors open when we first let them out because we kennel them, so they can run in and out as they want, drink water, go pee. But sometimes she'll forget, and I'll walk in the living room and go, "Why is it so hot here?" So,
Yeah.
My dad used to go when I was a kid, and I'll leave the door open. And he'd go, "Hey, am I air conditioning the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Shut that door."
Yep.
And he said it every time.
Every time. That's what dads do. That's their job, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being
And
a dad.
now I say it.
Yep.
What am I made of money?
Yeah, I'm settling in, man.
He used to tell me, "Oh, that's fine. No," like when I would ask for a couple bucks or whatever, he'd be like, "Yeah, no, I'll just go out to the money tree in the backyard and I'll pick it up for you." Oh, what do you need? 5s, 10s? What do you need?
Yeah,
I was like, man.
I'm teaching my oldest about money and the concept of money, and the best way to do that is by giving him money.
Right.
That way,
Teach him
when
how to
he
manage
sees,
it.
because he'll see things. I'll give him $20, and he'll see that, and I'll go, "Okay, July." Later on down the road, we'll go eat. All right, July, we just ordered barbecue, and that was $50. That means you would have to give me 2 of these, and he'd look at it and go, "Oh my god!"
He's like, "Oh, it goes away so fast."
Yeah, exactly.
It sure does.
God love him. He's learning. Oh, by the way,
That's good.
if you're just joining us, this is the Carbingo Show. We are Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios, Ramon Robles, and Jennifer, celebrating Father's Day, things turning 30, because this is our 30th podcast. But more importantly, what makes this show possible, we couldn't do it literally without the fine folks at Carbingo, carbingo.com, Frank.
Absolutely, at Carbingo.com. We're buying cars nationwide now, Ramon. We're buying them from all over the place, and there's no haggle, there's no back and forth, there is no trade-in. We're not trying to sell you anything. We just want to buy that car that maybe you're paying a little too much a month. Maybe the gas is killing you because you have that big 6.2-liter engine or a huge car. Whatever the case might be, that you have to get rid of that car to get something else, or maybe you're not getting enough on a trade-in when you take it to the dealership. Carbingo.com is going to be the easiest way for you to find a value for that car. And if you're ready to sell that car, we will go to the doorsteps of your house and drop off a check and pick up that car. Super
Not in a
simple.
menacing way, though. When you say go to the doorstep,
No,
you don't
absolutely.
mean like in a
But only, we
threatening.
only hire friendly people.
Okay, all right.
And we'll drop off a check and pick up that car that you don't want anymore. Super simple at Carbingo.com.
Top dollar, man.
Top dollar, top
All the
notch.
chili.
Absolutely.
All the Pop-Tarts.
All the Pop-Tarts, which we will be consuming here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I wrote a note, but now I can't decipher what my note meant. So let's get into this. 7 foods. Oh, in a minute, we're getting into current events, and this is going to be a good one. Matthew was selling me on this all week, so we're looking forward to that. 7 foods you can safely eat after their best by date. I've shared some of the anecdotes, like my wife will say, we got to hurry up and get home. The milk expires in 4 hours. You know? And so she's very stringent on these expiration dates, which has made me a little anxious now with expiration date. Oh, my God, it's 1 day old.
Yeah.
But
You're going to die.
correct.
No, you'll be right.
Here are 7. Are you like that? I guess
No,
you're not like that. Okay. Frank, do you care about expiration dates?
No, it depends on
usually
what.
just
On what.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Jennifer,
Just smell it.
Are you kind
depends what it
of
is.
depends on what it is? Yeah, that's fair. All right, we blow a lot of money on wasted food. Here's a few foods you can still eat a week or more after the best by date has passed. Milk, number 1.
Yeah.
If it passes the sniff test, it's probably okay. Milk is usually fine to drink up to a week after the date on the carton.
It's always in the fridge too, so it's like it's kind of probably being. I think those dates are a little bit early anyway.
Maybe, to get you to buy more milk. Big Milk wants you to spend money.
Big
on
milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, though, you say that and you're right. However, drink spoiled milk once.
Oh, it's
Oh, I have.
It's horrible.
It wrecks your life.
do you guys
Wrecks
like,
you.
like buttermilk?
No.
No,
that's
not unless
awful.
it's like in chicken.
I
like
love
fried
Yeah,
chicken.
right. Unless you're soaking it in chicken.
I love buttermilk.
Okay, you can have mine. I don't.
Interesting.
A little salt.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, now. Okay.
I've
That's
never heard of
interesting.
that.
You've got my attention.
Yeah,
There's
It's very
modifications.
good.
Okay.
Do you like it, Jennifer? Buttermilk?
Not just by itself.
Not by
Like
itself.
buttermilk pancakes.
Yeah, buttermilk pancakes
Yeah,
or
like-
biscuits.
Just not by
it bothers me when people say, "Oh yeah, I had some buttermilk pancake." Just say pancakes.
Why?
If you said, "Oh, I had banana nut pancake," I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
But if you buttermilk pancake and a pancake,
It's already assumed.
isn't
it's
it
already,
the same?
Is all
I mean,
pancakes
it's
made with
pretty
buttermilk?
much the
No.
same.
Yeah, I didn't
You
think
can make
so.
them with just regular milk.
You've never made
I'm outing
pancakes.
myself as a pancake. I know nothing about
Ignorant.
pancakes. Obviously,
You're
yes.
ignorant to pancakes.
Okay,
That's fine.
Let's move on.
Eggs. You can almost ignore the date because they're good weeks longer than that. I didn't know eggs had expiration.
You know,
dates.
you can test if they're fresh if they float.
That's
or
another
sink.
thing that when they're bad, God.
They're bad.
Only when you crack it, you can smell it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh,
it's
she said-
completely
Jennifer.
horrible.
Do you ever
You'll
crack?
know quick.
Yeah.
Do you ever crack an egg and you get 2 yolks in it?
Never
Yeah,
have.
it's so weird.
Yeah, never have, but I've seen that.
You know
I've
they
seen
sell them like that. You know that, right?
No.
They have like double yolk eggs. Yeah,
Really?
yes, yes.
Wow. What the
It's
first?
for the Rocky enthusiasts.
Yeah, right. The one that just guzzle
Extra
their
protein,
eggs.
yeah.
One of the things that I did for the first time ever, and I'm 44 years old, 44 and a half. I bought eggs from a farm stand, a farm fresh eggs. You know,
Way
here's
better.
the chickens.
They taste.
Unbelievably better.
Tastes better?
It's unreal. I mean, you can tell in the shell. You can look at them.
They're really fragile though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Very fragile.
The
eggs.
eggs look like blue. Some of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
Why
shells
is
are
that?
Supposedly in the wild, chickens' eggs are different colors.
Yeah, and they
They're
were.
white,
It was a
brown,
cornucopia
yellow,
of color.
blue.
Yeah, mind the alliteration. Pasta. Pasta is still perfectly safe up to 2 years.
Yeah, pasta
after the date.
it's
Yeah,
dry.
I would have never thought there was a date on that.
I know. You know, I don't even think I've ever seen the date on a.
Oh my gosh, we got to go to break.
I've never looked. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're late. All right. This is sorry guys. Sorry everybody. Apologies. We'll give you a refund. This is the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. This is the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles along with Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios. We bring you the Car Bingo Show every Saturday at 4 o'clock on 950 KPRC. All things ignorance. We want to buy your car first and foremost. And look, it's not like we're going to shortchange you. We're giving you top dollar.
Absolutely. Your car is worth more right now than it probably ever has. A lot of times we buy these cars with super low miles that they get more money than what they paid for them or more money than MSRP. So right now is the perfect time to get rid of that second vehicle or that vehicle that's maybe costing you too much in fuel. It's super simple at carbingo.com. Couple of questions, a few seconds, you get a number of how much we're going to give you for it. And within minutes, if you show up to one of our centers, you get a check in your hand. We'll even give you a ride home. Carbingo.com, your solution of when you want to get rid of that car.
Do you charge for that ride home? Be honest.
No,
No.
absolutely not. No charge.
On top of it.
Even if it's very far, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gas, fuel surcharge, nothing like that.
No,
All right.
sir.
Let's see. It would take a person approximately 15 to 18 years to do all the training you would need to become Batman.
I think I brought that up once.
Did
no,
you?
I brought up how much it would cost to be Batman.
Oh, yeah.
It was like some crazy hundreds of millions or something.
And finally, before we get to Matthew's current events,
I love a good Batman fact.
yeah. I had a fact here. Let's see. Coffee beans aren't actually beans; they're seeds.
I can give you a fact about beer.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. Apparently, a daily glass of beer will actually improve your health,
Heck
according
yeah.
to research.
Heck yeah.
One, it has to be drank within reason.
Yeah.
What size of a glass?
Yeah, right.
I believe
got
it was.
big glasses.
I believe it was 144 milliliters, is what I read.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say ounces. I was getting excited.
Imagine.
I was getting so excited.
It says that researchers have found that having one lager a day can boost the good bacteria in your gut,
I'm all probiotic.
which can help lower your chances of getting cancer, liver disease, pancreatitis, heart failure, or even brain damage.
Sounds like between
Fantastic.
beer and coffee, you have two of the best things for yourself.
I mean,
a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the
I think it's probably because it's a semi-natural thing, right?
right,
Just
yeah,
finding
It's
a way
of
to
the
drink
earth,
it.
yeah,
Right.
All
That's
right.
pretty much how everything is, right?
So we have current events, Matthew Barroso.
That was actually the first one. I snuck it in.
Wow, what
I
a
said
transition!
it was a fact.
Yeah,
but
what a
I snuck it in
transition!
there, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. So most dads like beer, right? So we'll go back on the Father's Day thread here. According to a poll, dads wanted to. They were asking dads about what did they want for Father's Day, right? You had kind of said some of the gifts that they would like. According to this poll, what they wanted, most of them basically ended up being like quality time with their families. The percentages are off, so I'm not going to say the percentages. I did the math after I wrote it down. I was like, this is not the right percentages.
Yeah.
But some fathers said that teaching their children something that they're passionate about was something they would love to do. So maybe, teaching them about radio stuff
Yeah.
or music or anything like that. Not to assume. Maybe you can
No.
teach them how to cook, whatever.
Cross dressing, whatever you're into.
Yeah. Makeup.
Yeah.
So enjoying bonding over like a DIY project
Yeah.
together. Me and my dad used to build like models when I was a kid,
yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Learning something new together is fun. Obviously, that takes time and effort together. A big chunk of people said that they wanted to try out new home improvement things. So
Okay.
I don't know, like a new buzzsaw. I don't know,
Yeah, like
something
new-
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what apparently
Not
what it
necessarily
said.
projects.
Not necessarily a project, but just learning, doing new things
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
And then it says here that the poll also asked the person, who is your dad the most like in relation to a TV dad?
Okay.
And the top answers were Tim Taylor from Home Improvement, Homer Simpson, a lot of Homer dads out there.
Yeah.
Those are Danny Tanners out there, the more loving.
Full House. Yeah.
And then the new one was Jack Pearson, the guy who's the dad on This Is Us.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit newer show.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the last one, Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil. Uncle
Yeah.
Phil.
Father figure, maybe,
Yeah.
as opposed to a father.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's kind of like a father figure. Continuing with the Father's Day theme, we got some young kids. You probably spent some time watching Sesame Street.
Oh yeah.
So Sesame Street celebrated Father's Day, but not how you think they
Oh
celebrated it.
no.
At first, when I read that headline, I was like, oh, okay, where are we going? Where are
Yeah,
we going here?
That's how I'm feeling right now.
The good folks of the street celebrated Father's Day with a Friends parody.
Okay.
So you know the theme song, I'll Be There
Yeah,
For You?
uh-huh.
They kind of took that and then made it like the dad will be there for their kids.
Okay.
So it ended
Right.
up being
That's
cute.
cool.
You can actually see it on YouTube. It's pretty
I
cute.
thought it was going to be one of those.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. What
Your
I-
mom is also your dad, or
So you know at the beginning,
Right.
you know at the beginning of the song it goes dun 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 dun. dun,
Yeah.
dun. So they said da 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 da.
Ah,
da, da.
nice.
I was like, okay.
You have an audio clip?
You
Can
got
you
me.
play it?
No, I don't. You can YouTube it though if you want to see.
Is YouTube a thing?
Oh, yeah, you've
Is there
heard
a
of
place
it?
for no?
On YouTube, you can after you finish watching that, you can search Carbingo Show and you can see us.
Oh my god, you can watch us.
Yep.
Wow, now that's the prize.
and you
right
definitely
there.
want to.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to, right?
Why would you pass this up?
Right.
Look at this.
exactly. Look at the opportunity.
You'd have to be completely insane.
Correct.
Yeah. I got plenty more. I don't know how much time.
no, we got
We're good,
plenty
right?
of time.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Hump and get it.
So we all know who Biff is, right?
From
Biff-
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So the guy who played Biff, his name is Tom Wilson. He sold at an auction. He sold Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, the 3 tapes, the original VHS tapes he was given from the show or from the movies.
Yeah.
They gave him a copy.
Oh wow.
He never opened the VHS tape. Never. So the 3 unopened original that were his sold at an auction for over $100,000.
Wow.
It was to benefit something. I couldn't
Yeah.
find it in the article.
all right.
It was Michael J. Fox's 61st birthday party.
Ah.
And so The Back to the Future, the original movie, sold for a record $75,000. Somebody bought a VHS tape for $75,000
Wow.
because it was unopened. It was an original
Yeah.
from the movie,
Wow.
the actual actor, and it actually beat out a first print of Star Wars that sold for $57,000.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of money for a VHS tape, man.
That's a lot of money. People have way too much money.
How disappointed would they be, though, when they pop it in and realize there's a graduation recorded over it?
Right.
This is a blank Sony thing.
Well, technically, it's supposed to be unopened, so
Yeah.
we'll never know.
I know.
But Biff is kind of he's a sneaky guy.
He could
might have got
pulled
away
a
with
prank.
something.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
McFly.
McFly.
That's funny.
Yeah. Think McFly. So, do you guys like sriracha?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Is it sriracha or sriracha?
I hear.
Is it spelled
I pronounce
Shri?
it sriracha.
Sriracha.
I hear there's a shortage. Is this?
This is where I'm going.
Oh boy.
Correct. So the company that makes it, Hoi Fong Foods, I believe is how it's
Close
pronounced. They said that the problem is the weather conditions in Mexico.
Oh, wait a
So I
minute.
don't know if we're passing the buck a little bit.
Blame the Mexicans, sure.
Yeah.
So they said they've been
easy
having
out.
they said they've been having trouble getting the chili pepper that they use since July 2020, but they hope to resume production this fall from their harvest.
So they stopped producing
They
it.
did.
They're having they can't get the chili powder.
There's
Or
going to be a
peppers.
run on sriracha.
stock up now.
Yeah.
Selling on
Oh
the black
my
market.
goodness.
You can just list it on Marketplace.
Yeah,
And,
I think Carbingo ought to switch gears
Yeah,
here.
pay them in sriracha.
Yeah, or start buying sriracha.
We'll pay you in
seconds
sriracha.
you get a value on your sriracha bottle.
Yeah. So my
Sauce bingo.
have you ever had sriracha and ranch for pizza?
No. See, I don't
You'll
think
never
about
eat
these
pizza
things.
without it.
You mix sauces all
Oh,
right.
dude,
does.
it's the best way. If you take ranch, put a little sriracha in it, and dip your
What's the
pizza in
ratio? What are we talking?
it,
60,
70, 30.
70, 30.
70 ranch, 30. Gives your ranch a little peppery bite, and then your pizza. Oh,
Here's the problem I have
point,
with
dude.
sauces, okay? Here's an issue, especially in the barbecue world. You have all these different sauces or spices people make, all these different spices.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see a video and a guy will put his, this is the singing cow spice. It's got 17 different herbs and spices.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to grab a bottle of the singing canary. This one has 12 herbs and spices and you put it on. And I think, what's the point? Why buy that one and then buy that one and then to have to mix them both?
I mean, sriracha's pretty.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
a lot of
simple.
spices.
It's just
It's too many, yeah.
You're just going down a spiral. Why stop there?
I feel like when they do that, they're trying to hide that they can't cook as good as they think they
that could
could.
be it.
Yeah, they're trying to give you all the flair
Yeah.
and not enough substance. I'm just saying, a little ranch, a little
Well,
sriracha.
what
goes a
we
long
were
way.
talking about and it made my heart happy, we were eating our hamburgers and we were talking about how the simplicity of the ingredients we use to cook hamburgers stand out. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Or
That's
garlic
it.
all you need.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Sorry to get on my soapbox or I'll step
You guys
off.
ever mix French onion soup, the Lipton, the dry onion soup, in your ground beef and make burgers? It's amazing.
Just the package. Open it up,
Yeah.
rip it up,
Mix it up
it
with
up
your
that
ground
down.
beef and then
Make hamburgers?
Make your patties. Oh my
and then
god!
do you add any spice, salt or pepper?
No.
I gotta try that.
Very, very good.
Lipton, the onion soup. Okay,
Right.
I'm writing that down. Continue, Matthew Barroso.
So, have we all seen Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory? You remember?
original and the new one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you remember when the kid falls into the chocolate factory?
Augustus
Yes.
Gloop.
Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop.
So the same thing
nincompoop.
happened. The same thing happened to two factory workers in the M&M factory. They fell in and they could not get out of the chocolate vat. And
They
there
couldn't
was-
or they wouldn't?
They could not.
Okay.
According to the AMS person that was there, it said it could have been a life-threatening situation. The chocolate only went waist high, but apparently it could have been life-threatening just based on what was needed to get them out. So there's not a lot more information than that, but my guess is either they will.
They jumped in.
Yeah,
Death by
right.
chocolate.
Especially when it's two people. If it's
Right.
one person, you can kind of go, okay,
Well, I
maybe.
slipped. Yeah. No.
Two people,
They were like, "Hey,
bet you
you wanna
won't.
jump in that
Bet you I
chocolate?
will.
let's go."
Yeah.
Now the real thing is, did
Hey,
they
Augustus,
clean out
you
that?
wanna-
Did they clean out that vat or not?
Yeah, probably not. They just
know?
crank the heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get. Are we eating Pop Tarts yet? No, not yet. All right, we're not going to eat Pop Tarts yet. But when we come back, we're going to finish out the current events, and
We're gonna get to the 30s.
Yeah, we got to
the
get to the
30
30s.
list.
Yes, thanks turning
Yeah.
30 this year. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Welcome back to the Car Bingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles along with Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios. All things current events and also things turning 30. Where do you want to start, Matthew?
Let's finish up the current events.
Okay.
Texas ranked top 10 in 2022's most fun states in America.
Oh.
I do not know who made this ranking, but yeah. And so the official rankings were number 10, Louisiana.
Okay.
Number 9, Minnesota, which I don't
What
know
would
why.
be in Minnesota? Maybe the lakes?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Right? They were number 8. Texas was number 8. And then it goes Washington, Colorado, Illinois.
Illinois. It's got to be Chicago.
Right.
Horrible.
New York, Nevada, LA.
Yeah.
LV, yes. And then number 2, Florida. Number 1, California. I guess California because of all the stuff that's there, but
Sun,
I mean,
sand.
who the heck would want to be in California?
It's actually beautiful.
Yeah. Fun to visit, but not to live.
Bottom 3, Delaware, Mississippi, and West Virginia. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
If there's any Mississippi people listening.
Delaware.
I'm sorry.
Every time I think of Delaware, I think of Wayne's World. Do you remember that? They were doing like a
Wayne's
commercial,
World.
and they're like,
Yeah,
"Hi,
that's
we're
true.
in Delaware."
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So
Matthew.
Texas, Florida, and California all tied for number 1 in restaurants per capita.
Heck yeah.
Not surprised. Texas and California tied number 1 for movie theaters per capita.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Texas was number 4 in fitness centers per capita.
Ooh.
I don't really visit them too often,
No.
unfortunately.
No, you can get
Sadly, we were bottom 5 in access to national parks
Yeah.
because we don't really.
Well, I think everybody owns all the land in Texas, so we don't
That's
have
true.
a lot of parks.
Right.
I mean, per capita, per square mile, inch for inch.
Right. And Texas is gigantic too, so that tells you something too.
Yep.
Speaking of nothing like that, so we're just going to transition.
Okay. Good transition.
A real life Squid Game competition is coming to Netflix.
Of course.
Obviously, there's not going to be any murder.
Which
thankfully.
they're the lesser for it.
Right,
Okay.
right, yeah. They had to get it sanctioned, right? Because of the wild success of the show, they decided to make a Squid Game, which is going to have all the same games, the same amount of players, 456 players, like the show did. And the total prize will be the same, 45.6 billion won, which is 38
It's like
million,
$8.
38 million US.
Now, I haven't seen Squid Games. In fact, I got to put
You
that.
still haven't seen Squid Game? It's
Very good.
very good.
Is there going to be a season 2?
Probably not. Maybe.
I mean, did it end in a way?
It ended a way that definitely would
It's
set
in.
up another one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You could definitely do it, but it's good enough. They don't need to make.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. It wasn't.
It's like a
cliffhanger.
movie. It's like a movie that got turned into a series. That's how it felt to me.
Oh, okay.
Like it had a very distinct arc
good.
and an
Okay.
ending.
Okay. Very good.
NFL fans,
Sure.
pizza
yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
Okay, these things combined. Little Caesars has replaced Pizza Hut as the official NFL sponsor.
Wow.
And one of the big reasons was that the NFL draft next year is in Detroit. They're a
Headquarters.
Detroit-based company.
Yeah.
So they're going to replace it, and they're going to keep the programs going and doing all the stuff and
Yeah.
post-game fun, and they're going to be selling.
Little Caesars fans, you guys?
Yeah. I was just about to comment. Dollar for dollar, Little Caesars is phenomenal.
When it's hot,
Yeah,
it's,
yes.
it's as good as any other
Dollar
place.
for dollar. No, keep in
Fast
mind.
food pizzas.
I like cold pizza too.
I like cold pizza.
Oh, cold, yeah.
You know the best way to reheat pizza? On the
I saw the other day, I don't know if this is what you're going with.
Go ahead.
I saw that the best way to reheat is put it on a hot skillet or pan, add a little water, and then cover it.
Yep. It steams.
Supposedly it
and
makes it incredible.
It
I guess it
just as good.
rehydrates the dough.
Rehydrates it, makes it.
I'm gonna try it next time.
Rehydrates it, and it crisps up the bottom.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, let's transition to
Here we go.
the 30.
And tell them why. Tell them.
So today we're on episode 30 of our show.
Congratulations, everybody. Did you give me anything?
No,
30?
no, I
Well, I
didn't.
got you.
Oh, yeah, the hamburgers.
Here. Got you the
Oh
burger.
yeah, that's true. Ooh, how quickly forget. And I got the Pop Tarts. So Matthew.
I brought the fun. Right. So today's episode 30. So I looked up stuff that has to do with 30.
Yeah.
And basically what I found out was that everything that has to do with 30 is because it debuted or came around in the 1992. And it reminded me how cool the 90s were.
Yeah.
So here's some albums that are turning 30 in 2022. See how many of these you know. Dehumanizer by Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Check Your Head by Beastie Boys.
Yep.
Keep the Faith, Bon
Bon
Jovi. Self-titled debut, no doubt. Incesticide, Nirvana. I know you're not a
never
huge
got
fan.
into them. Yeah.
Self-titled Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then there's some movies that are turning 30 here.
Oh boy, here we
This
go.
made me feel really old.
Terminator 2.
No.
No.
Close, but no. League of Their Own.
Oh boy, wow, 30.
Do you remember Beethoven with the dog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These are movies that I grew up on. Encino Man. I used to love that when I was a kid.
Yep.
Far and Away, Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Nicole
Nicole
Kidman.
Kidman.
The Mighty Ducks, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quack. Daddy. What is it? Quack, quack, quack.
Never saw it.
They say, you don't never see Mighty Ducks? Come on.
No.
There's 3 of them.
Not Emilio Estevez. He's not my favorite brother.
White Men Can't Jump.
Oh yeah,
It's
wow.
also very true. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Okay.
You Home Alone 1, 2?
One.
The one
You
is
like the first one
classic,
better?
Yeah.
I've always been a number 2 guy. I don't
Okay.
know why. That's what came out weird. Aladdin,
Wow.
the original Disney,
Disney.
one.
Oh, Jennifer's
Is it?
favorite Disney movie.
A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great.
Can't
movie.
handle the truth.
You brought this up earlier. Wayne's World.
Oh wow. Okay.
The movie Batman Returns.
Oh yeah. With
Classic.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
They
Thank you.
actually did a photo shoot on Empire Magazine with what's his name, the guy who directed it, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
And it's pretty cool pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're worth a look. And then Reservoir Dogs.
What a great movie.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff on here. So, do you know the Playsko Rockin' Robot cassette player? That's on, like, it's in Toy Story. The little
Yes.
That turns 30 today.
Wow.
It's not just a kid anymore. Yeah. Disneyland Paris turned 30 this year.
Okay.
I mean, who cares?
I remember when that opened. I remember it being a big deal.
Were you there?
No.
Oh. Not a
I'm
Paris
sorry.
guy?
No.
No?
That
Yeah,
was no
yeah.
in French.
No.
No. Restaurants turning 30. I thought this was kind of hard to find anything that was like that you actually knew of. Dutch Brothers Coffee.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that? I thought I heard of that
Maybe
before.
I have.
You know Russo's New York Pizza?
Yeah, of course.
They're
Wow.
turning 30. And then Tony Luke's Famous Cheesesteaks. You ever heard of that place? I think it's the.
Although Frank worked at a cheesesteak place before.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that one's kind of
Greasy
a dull.
Tony's.
That was a dud. The restaurant one.
Greasy Tony's.
Amazing.
TV shows. I'm gonna fly through these.
Okay.
Batman the animated series.
Oh, wow.
X-Men the animated
Oh,
series.
my goodness.
Highlander.
Yeah.
Martin, one of my favorites.
Martin.
Sailor Moon. You're not a Sailor Moon person?
Oh,
Okay, I'm
never
sorry.
knew. Wow.
I stereotyped
You thought
you.
you had something
I
there.
stereotyped you. MTV's The Real World.
Oh, wow.
Barney and Friends. You're a Barney person?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You remember Ghost Rider? No? Okay, never mind. Beekman's World.
Oh, I
Far
remember
superior
Big Man
to
Road.
Bill Nye, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
of course.
And The Big Fun Comfy Couch. Remember that
Comfy
one?
Couch. The girl who plays her is actually pretty cute. Without
I-
the clown.
I've never.
I never heard of any
Motif.
of those.
Oh. Well,
I've
because you were
never looked
60
that up.
30 years ago. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see if you know these because these are cars that turn 30. The Hummer H3, Jeep Grand Cherokee,
Yes.
Dodge Viper.
Yes.
I thought it was
Wow,
older.
older? No.
McLaren F1, and the low but very economic Nissan Altima.
Which one of those would you take, Frank?
The Viper.
Yeah?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Viper. Video games, maybe you'll know these.
Oh, here we
Jennifer,
go.
here we go.
You can
Kirby.
sell all those cars.
Yeah.
by the
Oh,
way.
now is there a way to get rid of those?
Carbingo.com. Absolutely.
What?
could sell those
Yeah, for top dollar, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
so if you have a 30-year-old car and you say, it's 30 years old, it's got to get rid of it,
It's got 7 miles on it because all
give
those cars
you-
are like V10.
Yeah, right. Not
we'll
driving.
give you all the money. Yes, exactly. A Viper.
I saw a Dodge Viper on the road the other day.
Yeah.
Would
Kinda
you
cool
pay
looking.
me in $1992 or in $2022?
We can maybe arrange, maybe we can date the check 1992.
Okay.
And wish you luck when you try to cash it. Yeah.
Good luck.
Carbingo.com, guys, the easiest way to sell your classic 30-year-old car.
Very good. Nice going, Frank.
Yeah.
Your beloved Dodge Viper. Okay, so video games.
We
that
got
turn-
30 seconds.
Okay, Kirby, Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Final Fantasy 5, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's
Jennifer
awesome
knows
one.
of it. All right, boys, listen. Oh, what, Jennifer?
No, I was just saying I've heard of them.
She's heard of them. Well, again, you're 12, so you were negative 18 when those came out. Happy Father's Day to you all.
Yeah.
Likewise.
I hope
man.
tomorrow for y'all is everything you wanted it to be. Jennifer, keep eating your fries. You got a long way to go. We will dig
Now
into
we're
the
gonna
Pop
get some
Tarts, and we'll
Pop-Tarts.
report on them next week of how they
Sounds
were.
like
I'm
a
telling
plan
you,
to me,
frozen is the
Frank.
way to go. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Thanks for listening to the Car Bingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. For more info on how to get paid top dollar for your ride, visit carbingo.com or call Car Bingo at 87 Car Bingo.